Hello and welcome to Basic Android Development Training Part 1. In this training, I'm going to discuss the tools needed for basic Android development. So first, we need to download Eclipse. Eclipse can be downloaded at the following URL at eclipse.org/downloads. So if you go to that URL, this is their official download website. You can see there are a lot of IDEs of Eclipse. They have IDE for Java, C, C++, Eclipse Classic, PHP developers, and so on. So the best Eclipse for Android development is Eclipse Classic. So depending on your platform, it's either you choose Windows 32-bit or 64-bit. For me, I've chosen Windows 64-bit because I'm using Windows 7 installed in 64-bit. So I've already downloaded that here in this directory. So this is the Eclipse Classic. It is 175 MB. Then next, we need to download JDK. The Java Development Kit is available at oracle.com website. So if you go to that, this is their this is the web page where we can download the JDK. So download JDK, click this button, then go to this page. Then again, we need to select the platform of our OS. So for me, I've chosen Windows 64. I've already downloaded that also. And this one, JDK, it's 68 MB. Eclipse needed the JDK because even though you already have JRE or the Java Runtime Environment installed in your machine, Eclipse still needed the whole JDK. Okay, first we need to install JDK. So this one, just double click, then choose the location or path you want to install the JDK. For me, I've installed it here in Program Files, Java, JDK. Then we need to extract Eclipse. So I've extracted Eclipse here. Here's the Eclipse, then extracted here, which is the Eclipse Classic folder. So for now, if it's newly installed, Eclipse will not run just yet. You need to copy the JRE, the one from JDK. So this is JDK, copy this folder JRE, then copy it here in this directory Eclipse Classic, then paste. So as you can see, I've already done that. So now I can run my Eclipse. Okay, so first you need to select a workspace. So you may choose whatever workspace or location you want. I'll just click OK, then wait for Eclipse to load. There, so we now have our Eclipse IDE. Next is we need to install the Android Development Toolkit plugin. So in order to do that, we need to go to help, then install new software, then enter these following values. Okay, so help, then install new software. So in my Eclipse, I already installed the Android Development Toolkit, so it's already available here. But for new installation, you need to click add, then choose the name, anything you want. So the location, type this one, https://dl-ssl.google.com/android eclipse. So let's just do that. https dl-ssl.google.com/android/eclipse. Okay, as you can see, I have a duplicate location error because I've already added that on my Eclipse. So I'll just click cancel, but for you, you need to click OK. Okay, so after clicking next, you will have this uh, choices. So just check all the developer tools, then click next. This will take a lot of time because it will download all the developer tools on the Android website. So I'll just skip this part and just go directly here. So as you can see, I've checked all the developer tools. Then when clicking next, it will download and install the ADT or the Android Development Tool plugin. Next, we need the Android SDK. Android SDK or the Android Software Development Toolkit, Android Software Development Kit, can be downloaded on the following URL. So if you go to their website, there. So again, we need to choose the platform. So you may choose Android SDK, Windows.zip, or the installer. But for me, I've chosen the zip file. Then it's already downloaded here. Then I need to extract this one, and as you can see, I've already extracted this also here, this directory. Okay, so extract SDK, then run the SDK manager.exe to install. So run this one, then it will automatically install. Next, on Eclipse menu, click Windows Preference Android. On our Eclipse, Windows Preferences Android. So this is the same directory where we extracted our SDK. So here installer Eclipse 10 Android SDK. So just choose Android 2.2, then apply, then OK. So now we have our SDK location. So after installation, it will be available in Eclipse menu. So if you want to see, just click Window, then Android SDK and AVD Manager. So Window, then Android SDK and AVD Manager. So for fresh installation, this is not yet available. So just click on the available packages, then you need to choose the SDK platform Android 2.2, but in my machine it is already installed, so it is not available here. It is now in the installed packages, which is this one, SDK platform Android 2.2 API 8. As of the moment, this is the most stable SDK platform, so that's why this is the version we've chosen. Next, we need to add the virtual device. So this is my installed packages. Then we need to add the virtual device. So for the virtual device, if this is not yet available, just click New, then the name, which is ADT, then our target is Android 2.2. If you're creating Google Maps, I think this is the right choice, but for now we'll just use Android 2.2. Then we're not going to choose any SD card and snapshot, we're not going to use that. But for the skin, just choose the HBGA, because if you're going to choose this one, this is very big and might not fit on your resolution or on your screen, so just choose HBGA. So I have an error here because I already used that. So if you just modify, then create AVD. But for me, I'll just cancel. So it will now be available here. Next, okay, now we go to creating our new or our first project in Android. So first, click File, New, Project, then choose Android project, then click Next. So going to use this value, Android sample project, then for the application name, Android sample project, the package name, com.android.sample project, then activity main, minimum SDK version is 8. Okay, so we'll choose Android sample project, let's remove the spaces, then com.android.sample project. The activity main, choose main is our first activity, then the SDK version is 8. Then we're going to choose Android 2.2 as our build target. So after that click finish, and now we have our first Android sample project. So if you want, you can already run this as for your first Android sample project. So just right click, run as, then choose Android application. This will take time. So now as you can see, our emulator device is started. So depending on your machine, for slow machines, when creating project, if the emulator is already started, don't close it, so it is already loaded on your machine. No need for restarting, then down, and restarting again the emulator, especially for slow machines. So just wait for our first project to load, and hope we will not encounter any errors, as we haven't done anything yet. If you want, you can look at the console here. So as of now, it's installing Android sample project.apk. Okay, now you need to unlock this first. So unlock, then now it's starting. Okay, now we have our first application, Hello World main. This is the end of our basic training for all the tools needed to run an Android sample project. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you again in part 2.